Has anyone sort of like practiced meditation? It's a funny thing, like if you start doing, I started doing meditation about 15 years ago, 20 years, I can't remember. And there's some things, if you read about meditation, some people talk about, in the early stages of meditating, I've not really kept it up that much. I mean, I do Vipassana meditation, and I say to people, well, I basically sit down and pretend to meditate. But when I was first doing meditation, I did it quite intently for a little while, and people do talk about a lot of coincidences turning up. I used to have this ancient old Land Rover, and I was driving down near May Road, and I was coming down between these cars, and I thought, you better slow down, as kids might run out. So I put my foot on the brake, and two little girls darted under the front of my Land Rover. And I had my foot on the brake and just boom, stopped. But I saved the life of these two. Last time I saw one of these girls, she was on a bus drinking a bottle of vodka, swearing in her baby's face. And a big fight went off on the bus. It was horrible. And I sort of like thought, oh, I wish I'd bloody done the world a favour there. Their babies spat on her back, just like gobbed all down her back. And this kid got up at the back, and he had one of these, a full bottle of one of these, a large one, and he went down there and smacked her right round the head with it, as hard as he could. And she was down, and then the whole thing erupted. I had an abscess at the time. And the bus pulled over, and this is in Rochester, Chatham, and the bus pulled over, the bus driver pulled over, the doors opened, and then all these people got on, like young yobs. And they said, like, and this guy going, what's he fucking doing to you? And the girl who's just got off from the bus stop, doesn't know them at all. And she's got a boyfriend on to come and have a fight and beat him up. And these girls say, what are you going to do? You're going to fucking stand there and let him do that in it around here? But I said, well, it's a little bit more complicated. I thought, I'm going to get, and they had boyfriends with them who were sort of fighting having, and they were, you know, and I said, like, God, I've got this abscess, I've got, you know, oh, it's my fault this person's alive. The lot, actually, and her offspring. And her father, shirts off, we'd first met him before this girl was born. We were walking along the street one night, and there's been this prostitute murdered the week before. And we were coming back from the pub, and then we saw this bloke over this woman with his hands round her neck. And we thought, oh, that's probably not allowed. So we sort of slowed down, and we thought, so like, you know, so like, oh, how did you go about this? Because it's quite rough for our town. And this bloke suddenly sprang up, chucked the bird down. He goes, do you want some fucking shirts off or fucking what? And just like ripped his clothes off like that. He had a naked chest, really skinny, looked like built like Bruce, with red hair and skeletal. And he says, do you want some fucking shirts off or fucking what you? And he came, ran at four of us. And we sort of like staggered back, and then we sort of like scarpered up the road. This was the angriest man I've ever seen. And the woman got up, she's, get him, Darryl, whatever his name is. The victim was egging him on. And then he said this child that I didn't run over. It's funny what these memories these bring up, isn't it?
That was sort of an advert for meditation.
An advert for meditation and Midway.